Hi Aquarius, welcome to April. This is Teresa from Tarot by T, and before I start your reading, I want to call in some good energy and create some sacred space around this reading. So this month we have a new moon in Aries on the 11th, and that's favorable to your sign. Mercury moves into Aries at the beginning of the month. Venus moves into Taurus on the 15th. Mars moves into Cancer on the 24th, and then we have a full moon in Scorpio, which will be in your career house on April 26th. And then Pluto goes retrograde on the 27th. So you may be rethinking your life direction at that time. So let's see what the cards say about love and relationships. We'll talk about the astrology in a little while. So what does Aquarius need to know about love and relationships for the month of April? What is coming up for Aquarius for April? What is on the horizon? What does Aquarius need to know about love and relationships for April 2021? What does Aquarius need to know about love and relationships for April 2021? Let's see what we get. The Queen of Cups. The Ten of Swords. The King of Pentacles. The Knight of Cups. The Four of Pentacles. The Page of Swords. The Five of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. The Five of Wands, and the Strength card. And the card at the bottom of the deck is the Devil. So, you're starting out the month. This is your energy, this Queen of Cups energy. You're feeling. I feel like you're looking at the past, and you may have come through the Ten of Swords. Like something has ended. With the Ten of Swords, you might be looking at your losses or things that have come to completion or have ended, possibly a relationship that was draining you. And I feel like you might still be suffering from that or still be dealing with some past issues. Because I feel like there have been some endings in your life that you're still holding on to. And you might need to release. You might be going through feeling a little bit depressed or cut off from loved ones because you have the Five of Pentacles here. There's a King of Pentacles in your past. Maybe it's possible that you ended a relationship with someone where you felt like you weren't being treated the right way. There was a lot of chemistry in this relationship, but it wasn't giving you what you really needed. And maybe this person even had issues around anger. Because I'm seeing the Strength card. It's like you were taming the beast. You were dealing with someone with volatile energy. It's possible, though, because I'm also seeing like petty conflicts, competition, people not seeing eye to eye. So I feel like you're coming out of a difficult relationship this month. And the Knight of Cups is in the recent past. The Knight of Cups energy is someone who's very romantic, very creative, but he may not always be truthful. Sometimes he just leaves information out. He tells you half a story. And you have Four of Pentacles here. It's like you're wanting to hold on to something, or you're wanting something more secure, especially financial security. But it's like you're not sure if you can trust this person and whatever they're offering. I feel like you're looking really carefully at this offer of love that's coming in because you don't trust it on some level. And it could be because of whatever you've been through in the past. Maybe you've been betrayed in the past or you've been hurt in the past. So you're a little bit more cautious. because I keep seeing you like looking at the past. And the Page of Swords is coming in. And it could be that you have to have a difficult conversation with someone. Or you have to look deeper. If you're getting an offer of love, you want to check out, you need to check it out more carefully. The Page of Swords could also be a card of gossip or spying. So if you're hearing gossip about someone, it may not be true. You want to go to the source. You want to find out for yourself. Speak to the person. Don't listen to what hearsay. You have 2 5s in this reading, so things are kind of like unstable this month. The 5 of Pentacles is a card of feeling cut off from loved ones, feeling like you're on the outside looking in. I feel like you're going through a lonely period where you feel disconnected. You may have cut ties with people in the recent past, and now you're just feeling lonely because you cut everyone out, There's also a situation with money or depression. So if it's not you, you could be helping someone through a difficult time. You might be dealing with someone who's going through depression or going through some kind of psychological issue, and you're helping them through it. If it's not you, it could be your partner. And it seems to me like there's some conflict around this partnership. Like you may care about the person, but you find yourself always arguing over petty deep things, because the 5 of Wands energy is about people who can't get on the same page. Everybody wants to go their own way, and no one is really like working together as a team. So that could be something that's going on where you feel like there's too much, you want to do this and they want to do that, and you can't get on the same page. So with the Page of Swords, you could be dealing with either a water sign, someone who's very idealistic about love and romantic, or even the Page of Swords, it could be an air sign like yourself. Because I'm seeing air and water and even earth. Actually, there's all kinds. You might have had a relationship with an earth sign in the past that was not healthy. And that relationship might still be affecting you and how you deal with current relationships. So you could have been with like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I wouldn't even go by the signs. I would go by the personality. This King of Pentacles is someone who, he cares about material things. He knows how to make money. He cares about his family, but he's very materialistic. And he could be kind of a bully at times or a big mouth at times. Like he thinks he knows it all. The Knight of Cups is someone who's very romantic, very creative, artistic, but he has unrealistic views about relationships. He lives in a dream world. He or she. I mean, these could be either sex. And then the Page of Swords, this is where you have to talk about the difficult things. You may need to talk to someone. This is like a challenging lover. Someone who, they're always up to something, and you may not see things. You may not see eye to eye with this person. You may have different viewpoints, and you may argue over these different viewpoints. Or it could be that you're finally fed up, because with the Ten of Swords, it's like, I can't do this anymore. I can't give any more energy to this. So I feel like you might be feeling a little bit of frustration in a relationship where you're just thinking, like, maybe I need to just cut my losses and move on. So I feel like you're going to have a conversation with someone, a difficult conversation. Don't sweep things under the rug. Don't be afraid to let go, because maybe this person represents security to you in some way. I'm not saying that you can't fix it, but you do have to communicate. You do have to have that difficult conversation. Now, the positive thing is you've got this Ace of Pentacles. So if you're going through a difficult time, the Ace of Pentacles brings hope that you can overcome this, and there could be a new opportunity coming more toward the end of the year, because this represents December, January, February. So this month you might be putting an end to any unhealthy attachments so that you can free yourself up for what's coming later on. And so if you're giving your energy to something and it's not serving you, and if you're feeling, dealing with someone who has anger or emotional problems or goes to extremes of emotion, high, lows, whatever, don't just settle for less. Because I feel with the Five of Pentacles, you may feel like you're not fitting in with the group that you belong to, or there's something where you just feel like I need something else. I'm not fitting in with this lifestyle or this person, and I need something else that's more compatible with me. So don't hang on to something just because there's strong chemistry, or because you're kind of like, sometimes with the Devil card, you're stuck with someone, like you're addicted to someone, or you're like so bound together it's hard to break free. But I feel like you might be having to break free this month so that you can free yourself up with this new ace coming in. The ace now represents opportunity. So if you're having any kind of financial problem, the ace can bring in a new job offer or a new opportunity where you can make more money, where you could bring more abundance into your life. Or you could create a new beginning that gives you something tangible, instead of being with these like flighty kind of people that are, they're one way today and then they're another mood tomorrow. You don't need that. You might be reaching the end of the line with people that are too moody or too volatile. And so check out all your options, whatever's coming to you this month. Make sure you're seeing people clearly. Don't just take people at face value. And if you need to have a difficult conversation with someone, have that conversation, because it could lead to greater harmony. And the other thing with the Strength card, it could also be that counseling will help the situation. So if you're having a difficult relationship, counseling can help put it back on track, where you have to face the difficulties and talk about them, even if it makes you uncomfortable, but you might be able to come to some kind of resolution. So let's see what the astrology has to say for you. So the new moon, there's a new moon in Aries, is happening in your third house of communication. And the third house is also siblings. So brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, immediate family. If there's new love coming in, it could happen with someone in your neighborhood. But you have to get out, because you have the sun and the moon, Mercury and Venus, all in the third house. So there's a lot of communication going on with family, with friends. And there could even be, like, you're getting along better with your relatives. You're making connections with your relatives. But also, you have Saturn and Jupiter in your house, in your first house. So Jupiter's bringing opportunity and expansion and luck this year. And Saturn is telling you to get serious about how you are seen in the world. You might be more seen as someone who's more committed or more responsible. You might even be given a position of responsibility. Mercury is sextile Saturn, so there could be some contract that you're signing. Some, serious commitment. You have to make a commitment. Maybe you have to make a commitment this month. Venus is sextile Jupiter, so there's a potential for love, but you have to get out and not dwell on the past. Like put an end to what's not working, and then get out with friends and family, and that could bring in new love. Mars is going through your fifth house, and it's trining Jupiter. So you have the potential you could be working on a creative project with Mars in the fifth house. So maybe you're like not dealing with love, but you're dealing with creativity. You're blocking the relationship, and but Mars can also bring a sexual connection, a strong sexual connection. Because, the fifth house is pleasure, it's romance, it's children, it's creativity. And with Mars activating that house and trining Jupiter, there's opportunity out there, but you have to get out and, look for it. You have to get out and don't stay home. Don't wallow in a past failure or past relationship that didn't give you what you need. Forget about the past. Focus on the future. Get out with your friends. Get out with family. Because I think that while you're out running around the neighborhood, you could have some kind of encounter that can bring a new relationship in. Uranus is going through your fourth house, so there's a lot of changes going on at home. You may feel unsettled. You may feel like, I don't know if I want to live here. I don't want to, if I want to move, or I want to change my living environment. I want to make it, give a breath of fresh air. Maybe you may want to redecorate, or you just may want to move to a whole new place altogether. So there's a little bit of instability in the home right now with Uranus there, but Uranus wants to free you. And if it's not freeing you from your actual house, it may be freeing you from family patterns, past family patterns. You know, your family and your parents teach you how to give and receive love. So if there were any issues around that, if you have any baggage around home and family, and giving and receiving love, Uranus can break you out of that. So let it. So it could be a good time for some type of counseling, to get in touch with your family patterns. And, you know, how do I love? How do I receive love? Not only how do I give love, how do I receive love? Do I feel worthy of love? Because with this Five of Pentacles here, you may feel like you have a little bit insecure. Like, it's like you feel you accept less than what you deserve because you don't feel like you deserve it. So you may need to work on that for some of you. Venus is going to square Saturn this month, so you may feel cut off from loved ones at some point in the middle of the month. But then at the full moon in Scorpio, the full moon is happening in your 10th house. That's your house of status and career. And all these planets are in the 4th house. Sun, Mercury, Venus, Uranus. So there are going to be some unexpected developments in your home area or with family. Some things may come to light. Some things may, you know, the full moon shines a light on wherever it touches. And in Scorpio, you have like the moon in the 10th house. You're going to see the truth about your career. Some things may be revealed. You're also going to have some changes happening around home and family at this full moon. But Mars is trining the moon, and Mars is trining Jupiter at this full moon. And so, let's see, where's Mars? Mars is in the 6th house. So there might be changes in the work that you do. Or even Mars trining the moon, there could be some career opportunities coming up this month at the full moon. So if you haven't been happy in the work that you do, there could be opportunities to make more money, or to have a new opportunity that brings in greater recognition. Saturn is in your 1st house, and it's trining the North Node in your 5th house. So I think this is a time where you could really, if you want to have a new relationship, you need to get out. You have the opportunity to do that, and this relationship could lead to something more permanent. But it's also, the 5th house is also about creative self-expression. So I feel like you maybe need to do something fun. Do something that you really love, and that will help you take you out of this Ten of Swords energy. Take you out of this kind of like depressing energy. I feel like there's like a depressing energy, and you have to deal with that. So don't dwell on the past. Don't dwell on anything that has ended. Dwell on the future. Focus on the future and what you want to bring in. And have fun doing it. See yourself doing something that you really love. See yourself being with people that really appreciate you and value you. And you could bring that energy in. You have this Ace of Pentacles. This is a seed. So don't fight, don't bang your head and bang against closed doors. Focus on the doors that can open. And if you have any past patterns that you need to work on, don't be afraid to talk it over with someone and deal with those difficult issues, because I feel like it could lead to new opportunities and new relationships, not only with yourself, but also with others. So that's my forecast for April, Aquarius. Let go of the past, focus on the future, know that you are worthy, don't settle for less, and speak up, communicate, have that difficult conversation. So I hope this reading was a help to you. If you enjoyed it, if you resonated with it, leave me a comment, click on the like button. If you'd like a private reading where we talk about your specific situation, click on the link in the description box and it'll take you to my website and we can get you on the schedule. In the meantime, I want to say thank you for supporting this channel. Thank you for everyone who has either liked or subscribed or ordered readings. I've enjoyed working with all of you. So have a wonderful April. And I hope you have a good April where you get on the right path, where you're not wasting your energy in a relationship that's not giving you what you deserve. And leave time for fun. Leave time for connecting with family and friends. And I will talk to you again next month. Okay, bye now.